Hello there everyone, welcome back to our channel. So today's video, I'm going to show you how to make banana bread using your RV oven. So before I get started, I want to show you some fun items I got for my birthday. I'm so excited. So I got these measuring cups that are actually Pioneer Woman. I love them so much. They are just so cute. And then I got these measuring spoon set. And I believe this is Magnolia, you know, Chip and Joanna. It's good stuff right here. And I love the little leather strap that it all hangs on. So cute. I think it's all cute. Baking stuff just makes me happy. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to be showing you how to make banana bread using your RV oven, and then throughout this video, I'm going to show you some tips and tricks. So one of the first tips I want to give you is have everything pre-measured before you start. As you can tell, this is a small counter space. So having things pre-measured means there's less mess on your counter. First, I'm going to start with some oil. It says 1/3 cup of oil. I will link the recipe down below. That way you don't, hear me blabbling the whole time about, oh, 1/3 cup of this. If you just want to read it, it'll be right there for you. Click on the link, it'll take you. I need 1/3 cup. Now it says you can use coconut oil or whatever oil you want. I'm using good old canola oil. As I spill it. And I keep spilling it. I'm actually just gonna dump this right into the bowl. Let's just ignore that happened. Just like the last video. Okay, now it says 1/2 cup of honey. So I need 1/2 cup. It tells you the measurements inside. It's just so cute. Now I'm gonna use up the rest of this honey. Using my muscles to open it. I believe this might make 1/2 cup. If not, it'll be fine because my nanners are very ripe, so they're gonna be very, very sweet. Okay, that's as much honey as I'm gonna get out of that. It's not even half this thing. Hold please while I go get some more honey. Okay, and we're back with some more honey. Now, like I mentioned before, having things pre-measured makes it easier. I didn't have it pre-measured before because I wanted to show you my cute new cups and measuring spoons. So we are rolling with it today, but pre-measure it out. Saves you time. Okay, so 1/2 cup of honey goes in here. And then I believe I'm supposed to beat oil and honey together. Now I'm going to take my little spoon to get all the honey out. Okay, go this way. And we mix. Okay, while that's mixing, I'm going to get my spices and baking soda ready to go. That way it's ready to pour in. Okay, I just mixed up the honey and oil. Now the instructions say to add eggs and then the mashed bananas and milk. And while this was mixing, I went ahead and pre-measured some stuff. Again, the pre-measuring is key. That way I got less stuff off my counter space and it looks nicer. So I'm going to get my 2 eggs. It calls for 2 eggs. Get those in there and then I'm gonna put my nanners and then my milks. Wipe your hands on your aprons. Okay, that is beat well. Now we're going to add the nanners and then the milk. And it calls for 1 cup of mashed bananas. These are really ripe. And then a 1/4 cup of milk. It says milk of your choice, so choose whatever you want. I'm using just regular 2% milk. But if you have almond milk, oat milk, it also says water if you don't want any milk. And then we mix. Okay, now that's mixed up, it says to add in baking soda, vanilla, salt, and cinnamon, and then mix together. So I have all that here. I have some baking soda. It says baking soda, not powder. They're not even the same. It's exactly what it said. I can't make this up. Some cinnamon. I also added a little bit of pumpkin pie spice because I think it tastes wonderful. It's just a blend of like cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice. So all those yummy flavors, and then some salt. So I'm gonna dump that in there. And then some vanilla. And again, I never measure out vanilla. I just dump it in and then we're good to go. And then we continue mixing. Okay, now that this is all mixed, the last thing we get to add in is the flour. And then it also says you can add in like mix-ins, like if you have walnuts, pecans, chocolate chips, anything like that you want to add in, you can also add in at this point. I am allergic to walnuts, so I will not be using that. So I'm just gonna make it the way it is. So now take this off. And then it says to mix in flour gently. So I'm going to do that. I'm using whole wheat flour. I'm gonna dump all that in and then use a spatula and mix it by hand. That way you don't over mix the batter. Now another tip you want when you're baking in an RV is preheat your RV oven well before you even get your ingredients out. I don't know if it's our RV oven or all RV ovens, but they take a while to preheat. And then we also have a pizza stone in there to distribute the heat evenly. That's also another tip you want, is a pizza stone. They're pretty inexpensive. You can get them on Amazon. Yeah, so I preheated my oven. It said to do it at 325 degrees Fahrenheit. I literally did that well before I even started. My husband was still cleaning up when I told him to preheat it. That's how long ago it was. Okay, so now that this is all mixed, this is what it looks like. Still pretty lumpy, but not overly mixed. Okay, now I'm grabbing my new loaf pan that is already greased. I'm so excited. This is the first time I'm trying this pan out. It came in a set of 2. I'll link it down below where I got it from Amazon. And yeah, I'm so excited. It actually calls to use a 9x5 bread pan, but I want to try this. So this is still, I think, about 5 inches wide, but it's a little bit longer. I think it's like 12 or 11 and a half. It'll just be a little shorter, just long. But I'm excited to use it. So I'm going to pour this in there. Get every last, why am I doing this with my left hand, Jessica? Every last drop of the nanners. This smells amazing. Now I got a little bit of banana on the side there. Just gonna wipe that off. And then it says sprinkle some cinnamon on top, which is exactly what I'm going to do, because you can never have too much cinnamon unless you're Reno. Then it's always too much cinnamon. Then it says you can swirl it up on top. I might actually do that. Make it look a little fancy. It says take a toothpick. However, I don't have a toothpick, so I'm gonna use the back of a match. And then I am going to swirl. You swirl back this way. I don't know if that's gonna do anything while it's baking, but it looks pretty. Okay, I'm gonna check my oven to see if it's at the correct temperature. I'll be right back. It's almost there, so I'm just gonna put it in. And it says to bake for, where is it? Did I lose my recipe? Oh my goodness. There it is, okay. It says bake for 55 to 60 minutes or until a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean. So it says check it at 55 minutes and then add time from there. So this is going into the oven. And then I'm going to set my timer. And then we wait. And hopefully some yummy goodness will come out. Banana slide, banana, banana slide. Sing that with the banana bread. Banana bread, banana, banana bread. I know. Even though we're filming, oh, got some hair light for my new hairdo. Can't you tell? Okay, so the timer just went off, and before I take, well then, screaming at me. Now before I check the banana bread, I wanted to give you another tip that I have. When you bake or do anything in an RV kitchen, it's best to clean as you go. So I had it baking for about 55 minutes. It's almost an entire hour. So I cleaned up everything. As you can tell, it's all clean. Bowls all put back. That way it just makes your life so much easier. Even if you're not living in an RV, just cleaning as you go makes life easy. So now I got the back end of my match. This is a different match, not like the last one. And I'm going to check it to see if it is cooked all the way through. Ooh, that is a clean back of a match. I was gonna say toothpick, but this is not a toothpick. I'm going to turn the oven off. I don't like leaving the pilot, come on, get your life together, Jessica. I don't like leaving the pilot light on. I know most people do. I don't know, I'm just paranoid. So I just turned it off. And this is what we are working with. Oh, it smells so yummy. Now, I know banana bread is mostly a fall, Christmassy type treat, but I like it all year long. And this looks so tasty, and I want to show you. You can't really see the swirl. You can kind of see the swirl a little bit. Now, I think I can remove this. I've never done this before. Yes. Ah. Ah. Look at that steam. Okay, well, we're just gonna struggle here. Ha! I win! Now let me turn the bread over. I can touch the bread like this. 1, 2, roll it over. Ha! I'm a winner.
Hooray!
I'm gonna stick this in here to clean later on. Oh, I wanna bite this now, but I have to let it cool at least a little bit to where it's not burning my hands or my face as I try to eat it. So I'm gonna let this cool for about 5 or 10 minutes and then I will be right back. You gotta press the record button, Reno.
I was already recording.
No, you weren't.
GoPro starts recording.
Start recording. Okay, so I've let this cool for about 10 minutes or so. As you can tell, I can touch it. It's not super hot, but still warm. And we are going to cut into this baby. Well, I'm so excited to taste this. It's probably not the right knife to do this, but I am going, oh, look at that steam. Mmm. I'm excited to try this. That is food right there. Wow! Welcome, try it.
I don't know, are you gonna eat that whole loaf in one bite or what?
I might.
You use that?
Come on, I can introduce you.
Oh.
You have my taste tester, Reno. This is not keto.
My head seems to be cut off a little.
Only slightly.
Thank
But
you.
he loves banana bread, and I figured I'd give him a piece because one piece is not going to kill his diet.
It is gonna kill my diet.
Get it together.
You know what it needs?
Butter.
More cinnamon.
This is that cinnamony.
It's pretty good though.
Oh.
I'm digging it.
Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, goodbye.
Exit.
Exit off the screen. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe and hit the bell so that way you don't miss out on any baking videos. I also have baking videos previously that are even keto approved by my husband. So thank you so much for watching and we'll see you on the next video.